does arise, you are always dragged in. You just wish that they could sort things out on their own. But no, it's not happening. They find a way to bring you inside the matter. And at some point, they now call a family meeting. Or you and your siblings, you have to call a family meeting. What is going on between these two people? I mean, we thought that they started doing these things when we were children. We thought that by the time we get to adulthood, they would have outgrown it and all. But it is still like that. Or what happened to these sweet, loving parents that we used to know? What is going on between the two of them? They can't see eye to eye. They are always quarreling. It's one thing or the other. It is normal for parents to argue, to disagree sometimes. However, high levels of conflict and animosity between parents places children at a greater risk of developing emotional, social, and behavioral problems, as well as having difficulties with concentration and educational achievement. Frequent and intense conflict or fighting between parents also have a negative effect or impact on children's sense of safety and security. I mean, if these people that are meant to protect me, if these people that are meant to make me feel safe, they are literally on each other's throat, then what is the guarantee that I'm safe from whatever it is that is out there? It affects their relationship with other parents and with others. At some point, the children begin to take sides with either parent, whether it's the mother or the father, based on what they see, or most times, based on what they have been told. Now, my question to us is this: should children, the offspring, interfere in parental conflict, especially when it concerns cases of infidelity and domestic violence? I have heard of stories where children take it upon themselves to go and warn the side chick of their father. Oh, you want to scatter our house, Abi? I will deal with you. Or they take it upon themselves to monitor who is always around daddy, or who is always around mommy from a very, very tender age. And then they come back home and they say, mommy, one woman came to the office today. She was just doing gumbody with daddy. I don't know how. Her name is Auntie Eliza. Auntie Eliza. And then your mom registers it somewhere. Now, sometimes it is as a result of what you may have told this child in time past. Maybe you have at some point in time said, this your father, is this and that and that and this. So the child already has that notion. So whenever the child sees a woman around, or maybe as an adult, you are so jobless that all you do is go around keeping tabs on your father or keeping tabs on your mother to be sure that they are not doing anything immoral outside, owing to the fact that these things have caused conflict in time past. This infidelity issue has caused problems in time past in your parents' marriage. And yes, in cases of domestic violence, some children take it upon themselves to join their mother to beat their father, or they are joining their father to deal with their mother. Is it that they are saying something that is adding fuel to the fire that has already been set in the house, or they are active participants in the abuse? And then there are times when all these children want is to be some sort of mediators. And this one is talking, oh, your mommy is okay now. Oh my God. Oh, your daddy is okay. I don't know why you are shouting. You know, mommy has always been like this. Leave her alone. You are a man. Don't be follow women to be talking up and down. Mommy, you too, you have to be coming down because your own is becoming too much. Relax now. You are here now. Hey, don't tell me to relax. You know why? Oh God. I have seen it happen several times. But should the children be dragged into the mix? Should they interfere? Should they intervene? Should they be the ones that you are calling to report what your wife has done or what your husband has done? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. We have the WhatsApp and Telegram number, of course. It is 0809 030 6416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 030 6416. On X, we are live at Nigeria Info PH. And our Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Now you will go there, watch us live, but most importantly, be a part of the conversation by sending your messages to either X, Facebook, or WhatsApp, and then call us on the numbers earlier advertised. A call screener is in standby, but in the meantime, I'll be taking your calls directly. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? What's your name?
My name is Richard. I'm calling you all the way from Azulindoti in Abia State.
Abia State. Good. Good to have you with us. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, I love the program. You see, everything I really talk are truth. Some children, they even put hand for their father, beat their mother. And else, I love the program. It's the help of our parents. And that kind of thing happen. His father, his papa will beat the people go hand for the papa, they beat the mother. He will flog that kid because it's our law. Now, really well put. He will flog the kid, flog and encourage them. They will say, they will do. Instead of the kid to hand, tell the father, they will beat the mother. The kid will hand. I don't know this kind of thing for this new generation now. This generation now. I know your program.
I'll have you know that I did not begin in this generation. No. This thing has been happening long before this generation. Sometimes they say they are defending the party that they feel is aggrieved. At other times, they even go and bring in another party. But they usually would be at the center of it all. You watch your mother being treated in a certain type of way from when you were young until you become an adult. And you see it continue. And one day, you just feel like, this has to end now. And some children are actually taking the laws in their hands. Yes. Sometimes this conflict will even lead to the death of one partner or one of the parents. Ken from Mobi Mini, welcome to the sunny side. Welcome, Ken.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon.
Didi, I only want to know the title of your episode.
The title of my episode?
Yes. Your drama.
My drama?
I want to know the title.
I'm not sure I understand that question. If you're asking what we are talking about, it is children interference in parental conflict.
That's what I'm saying, because we have already accessed the whole drama, whatever thing that is happening in the family. So I really want to know the title of the movie.
Oh yeah, now.
Because that is exactly what is happening in some home. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah, I get you.
I needed the name of the movie.
Okay, that was why you called.
Yes.
Okay, for now, we don't have the name of a movie. And please, no other person should call to ask name of movie. My question is simple. Should children interfere in parental conflicts, especially when it concerns cases of infidelity and domestic violence? It's pretty straightforward. So if you're not calling to answer the question, then maybe, just maybe, you should be listening today and not have an opinion, at least yet. Just hold on a second. I'm trying to read WhatsApp messages. However, my screen is freezing. So this is an anonymous caller. Hi, anonymous. You're welcome. Good afternoon. What's happening to the phone lines? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
The line is actually.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me from here?
I can. Are you touching something like your earpiece or headphones or AirPods?
I was on headphone, but I've removed.
All right, please do remove it because I can hear you touching it.
If you ask me, I would say there is no problem, no issue, there's no problem with children being involved in parental conflict. But there are some parents, mother or father, are listening to their children, to the love and likeness they have for their children. There are parents that the only person that can advise them is their children. So to end the conflict, the children have to be involved. I've had the case of somewhere of my rebel here in this village. If there's anybody that will consider the conflict, it must be their children because they like their children very well. But I think there's based on the things I've read, there's nothing wrong when children are being involved in that conflict.
Okay. When it is the children that are now advising the adults. You know, before now, remember, they say, what an old man sees while sitting down. A young child, even when he climbs the tallest, is it Iroko tree? The tallest Iroko tree cannot see it. It is believed that these elders are wiser. But if you're bringing in the ones that you're supposed to be wiser than into your conflict situation, does it tell well on you as the parents? Are you also thinking of how your conflict is going to directly or indirectly impact or affect your children? And yes, you know how they say, oh, it's our family, we'll handle it in the family. When it is the parents that are involved, are the children the actual best bet when it comes to bringing peace and resolving whatever conflict it is? Israel from LMA, welcome to the sunny side.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me well? Okay, go ahead.
Please, I want to put my point concerning the mission. The children are highly involved in family conflict. Because when the father and the mother are not involved in one point, and I understand that the children,
Israel, this line is not clear. Let me hope that the call with Patrick from HA will be clearer. Hi, Patrick. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, Patrick. Go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Patrick from HA.
Yes, sir. Our matter on that concerning children and parental matter. I don't support children to interfere in parental matter because it's very wrong for children to interfere in the matter of parents. You will watch that if the children begin to interfere in parental matter when they are small. Watch that child when he's growing. That child will become rude. The child will become rude because he has learned what character parents. So I advise them to keep off from anything that concerns their parents, especially reporting to their father. When your father comes back, that look at what happened in the house today, or telling your mother, look at what your father has done. It's not right. It's very, very wrong. So that it can be a good child. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Patrick. Let us try 0817 923 0009. I see your feedback on WhatsApp. I experience it too. It's difficult picking everything the caller is saying. So let's try that number and see if that line will be better. 0817 923 0009. In the meantime, I am still going to read your WhatsApp messages. Nigerian food. Good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name?
Yes, I am enjoying your program so far. So, based on the ground now, I think in some cases it's actually right to do so, involving your children into your affair as a parent. Now, coming from my own angle, my parents had issues few years ago, few years now, and fortunately enough, my mom is someone I kind of love so much, and then I was more interested in her, because she goes she always buy me things, she knows my mood sign and everything, so I'm always receiving good clothes from her, like my dad on that time. So I kind of decided her without sharing the full story at first. So when the things are going on, and from that I like a situation where a man beat a woman, or so my dad is not beat a woman as well, but one day I was hearing a conversation at the room. So my mom's voice was not really sounding that clear and nice. To me, I felt maybe he's shouting at her, or he mistakenly said it on her. Something like that. I just pushed the question, and then it seemed that the conversation was I was now embarrassed. I just pushed her like that. So later on, my dad called me and said, "Come, let me explain to you what's happening. What's out of the house." So according to him, once you are being talked about that, let me know so that when you get to us, you usually have to send out home living doing that.
Yes, I wish. I just want you to round off quickly because I have Nathaniel from Mokrika on the line.
Okay. So in that process now, I have to come to the matter and by the skill what I say, the few things I actually contributed, it brought peace like very, very fast. And I was surprised. Yes, I was surprised. So in some cases, it's actually nice to bring in your children. It will depend on the age bracket.
Age bracket of the children. Nathaniel from Mokrika, thank you so much for your patience. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nathaniel. Nathaniel, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. It's very heartbreaking that experience like this.
Nathaniel, I can't hear you anymore. You know what? Let's take a pause on the calls. Let's go to WhatsApp, shall we? Where do I begin? Okay, let's start with this one. When you have become an adult male child, it takes extraordinary wisdom to approach your parents' misunderstanding, especially infidelity issues from the dad. If you are not being careful, you later find yourself doing what your dad was doing, then that you condemned. Life is not easy, and my sister. Life is not easy, my sister. Some of us as kids feel crisis among our parents by giving unnecessary information to either, which will spark crisis among our parents. Ogu or Johnny Justice send that in. Didi, my take is that children should not take side with their parents because sometimes it is emotional blackmail on the side of the parents so as to be favorite to a child. The best approach is to speak the truth with respect to your parents, knowing they are your parents. Sometimes these parental quarrels make children to be scared of getting married due to the picture and situation they see in their family. Erasmus the Sage, TM in Port Harcourt, thank you. Didi, we're having problems with hearing what the callers are saying. I am experiencing the same thing too, but we just try to see how we can, have a conversation regardless. Simply Goodness from Malakaya says the answer is yes. Adult children have to interfere. In fact, they are obligated to interfere because it shows that they have come of age. When a child is born, parents defend them and interfere in their matter. Reverse becomes the case when these children grow up. It becomes their turn to defend and interfere in the parents' matters. That's how things roll. Finally, what an old man sees sitting down, a young person cannot see standing up, isn't applicable all the time because they are changing really fast. Christy says, good afternoon, DW. The children are the only people who can resolve conflict between both parents. Really? The outsiders can do little or nothing in regards to that. But no child should take side for any parent. Treat them equally and settle them amicably in order to stop the conflict between both parents. The children or child should make a promise and a threat at the same time. You won't hear pim from either of them again. Christy from Port Harcourt. These are your parents. See, when the love was sweet, you were not there. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. When the love was sweet, when he started making promises to her, cockroach in my tea, sugar in my cupboard, when they did I do, you were not there. Only a few persons were actually there when their parents were doing I do, because they came of age before their parents now decided that, or the father now decided that, let me go and pay your mother's bride price, or let me go and do the right thing. But for the most part of it, when the going is sweet, they don't drag you in. Why are you the best bet, to be very honest? Why? These people literally birthed you. They saw you from your infanthood with your birthday suit. They bathed you, clothed you, did everything for you. What are the chances that they would listen to you? So you constantly hit my mother, or you constantly hit my father. I should sit you down and say, oh, daddy, you know, why did you hit mommy? It's not right. You're not supposed to do that. I mean, some children are not even that little. They call the cops. They'll call the police. Arrest this man. He has been dealing with my mother. He has been showing my mother premium shaggy. Or they bring in someone that they feel is older and wiser, someone that they feel that you can respect. But why are they always calling you? Your mother has started again, oh. Come on, one now, oh. One hand now, because when I will do my own, you will say I have started. Now that I've not, come on, one hand now. I've said it, oh. Your father has said it again, oh. Let it not be like I did not tell you. Because when I will start my own now, they will say Angelica likes trouble too much. They will say Angelica likes going to look for war where there is no war. No, I did not do anything, oh. See what he did, though. How do you bombard your children's lives with those kind of calls instead of, help me thank your father, oh. Your father, God will bless that man. Help me tell him thank you. I mean, they're not calling you to tell you, your father's birthday is coming up. You know, he's going to be clocking XYZ number. It's going to be how many years? They never call you for such things. But when there is conflict, the house is hot. Everybody, everywhere is boiling. You are called into the mix. Let's go on a commercial break. Stay tuned.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.